This is George Mendoza with Seminarians for a Culture of Life. As Catholics, and even more so as seminarians, we are empowered by our mother, the Church, to uphold the dignity of human life, to build a culture of life. We know and we recognize that we live in a throwaway culture. We live in a culture of death. Yet it is our responsibility, especially as seminarians, to build this culture of life, to promote the dignity and the sanctity of human life. And that is exactly what we try and what we strive to do here at Seminarians for a Culture of Life. Our organization is founded upon the motto, planting the seed of love for life. We feel that it is our responsibility to take the message of the culture of life, the message that everyone is created with dignity by their Creator. We take this message to plant that seed of love for the gift of life, for the culture of life, in the hearts of those we meet. We also recognize that we are the seed of the Church. We are that seed that, God willing, one day will bear the fruit of priesthood. My brothers, my sisters, my friends, our organization has 3 pillars. The first and the most important is prayer. The second is education. And our third is service. By combining these 3 pillars, we recognize our ability to plant the seed of love for life in order to build a culture of life. In a few moments, you'll hear about each pillar individually. Take these pillars to heart. Take the opportunity to be a change in our culture. Take this opportunity to grow in love for the gift of life.
Prayer is the foundation of what we do. We encourage all chapters of Seminarians for a Culture of Life to pray in front of abortion facilities and with their seminaries, whether it be a rosary, a vigil, a chaplet, or a holy hour for life, to destroy the culture of death and build a culture of life.
The education pillar of Seminarians for a Culture of Life calls into mind the importance of the intellectual dimension of formation. At the Gatherings for Life, the events of the educational pillar were able to expand our understanding on the culture of life, so that as priests and as seminarians, we're able to intellectually take in this information. That way we can preach in a way that allows us to be more effective to people, especially when dealing with such important issues. This helps us build a strong foundation of faith and of reason.
Seminarians for a Culture of Life, in an effort of service to God's people, recognizes the importance to not simply talk the talk, but walk the walk. We set out to be active in the culture of life, through providing for local pregnancy resource centers, praying in front of facilities that represent the culture of death, and through our spiritual adoption program. We strive for excellence by being active examples in the culture of life.
You have heard our 3 pillars: prayer, education, and service. Now, my brothers, it's in your hands to make this difference in the culture of life. I want to personally invite you to take up this mission. We are all represented as a candle that has been lit because we have heard and because we have received this message of the culture of life. Take that light and light those candles which are yet to experience the beauty of this culture of life. We have so much to do, and we can do so much. Take this opportunity to build a culture of life. With that being said, my brothers, I ask you, are you willing to take up this call? Are you willing to build this culture of life? We're here to help you. We'll work with your administration. We will work with you in order that you may have this group at your seminary, in order that as seminarians for a culture of life, we may come together to embrace the dignity of human life, from the womb to the tomb. Be assured of our prayers. We look forward to working with you in the near future. May God bless you, may God bless your formation, and may God bless our efforts.